Hey, it's Mark. How are ya? I know it's been a while. Sorry about that. I've been Halloweening. I've been hunting out in the woods. Every day I got off, I'm out in the woods. Been busy at work. So, when I was at work, though, a young lady said she had bought some traps and didn't know how to set some mouse traps. I kind of looked at the directions. It's a little crazy. The name will be withheld to protect the innocent. But I have some mouse traps that I had bought for my house and put out in the garage. So I will show you how to set these. They said they had looked at YouTube. I haven't looked at YouTube. So I thought I will make one just for you and put it on my channel. So I'm going to show you how to set this tomcat. All right. So let's get to it. Okay, so here are the directions on the back of the tomcat mouse traps. They may be a little confusing since the pictures are very small. So I am going to show you how to set a mouse trap. Okay, I've taken one of the mouse traps out of the packaging. Let's go over the anatomy of a mouse trap. So here is your mouse trap. They talk about the trigger. The trigger is this right here. This is what is going to set the trap off. Then they talk in number 2 about the U-shaped bar. That U-shaped bar is right here. Then they talk about the pin, which is this little portion right here, which moves around on this little joint right there. And they talk about putting the pin into the underside of the trigger. The underside of that trigger is right here. Okay. And they list in the directions that put it towards the S side. If you look, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but right there, there's an S written with an arrow pointing this direction. And I think it's an LG on the other side facing this direction. They say S is sensitive. So they're talking about putting this underneath this side to make it a sensitive setting. And I'll show you how you're going to do that. Because right now you can see it barely fits underneath that. And then they'll talk about where you place it. You always place them once they're set real close to a wall or a travel area where you've seen them walking. They like to stay against the walls. Underneath a cabinet. So now we're going to go to the next segment where I'm going to show you how to set this trap. All right. So hold on. All right. To set this trap, what we're going to do is directions 1. It says bait the trigger. So this again is your trigger. You can put peanut butter in here, push it into those holes. They've got a little triangle here. You can put a little piece of cheese under if you want to. But just get the get the peanut butter on those little holes. It'll be inside those holes, so force them to try and lick it out. Then number 2, it says set the trap by taking the U-shaped bar. Remember we talked U-shape. You're gonna pull that U-shaped bar over to the other side. And then put this pin over it. Keep your fingers right here. So you've got the tension on here because it's got a lot of tension from this spring. And then take this bar with your fingers there. And then it says to put that pin, which is this part here, into the bait or into the trigger. So we pull the trigger up. And we've got it on the other end. Let the spring up a little bit with your hands in the back until you feel it grab onto the trigger. Now this is set. You want to be careful. You got to set these down real light or they will go off. So right now this trap is set. You can see how this is angled. And that trigger is just under that plastic lip right there. What happens is when the mouse comes in, you will push on this trigger, push down to get to the peanut butter, and that will release the trigger, forcing the U bar to go over and trap and kill the mouse. I will let you know that sometimes the mouse will not be dead and will move around a little bit, and your trap may be in a different spot from where you set it, but not too far away. So here we have a set mouse trap. We're going to put it up against the wall very lightly or gently, because if you slam it down, it will go off. Because remember, this pin is sitting underneath this trigger area right here that is just a very small little lip. And what's going to happen is the mouse is going to come in. It's going to smell the peanut butter. They usually come in sometimes from the side. And he's going to stand up to get to that peanut butter, thus setting off the trap. And I will let you know, it will not kill the mouse sometimes immediately. So your mouse may take the trap away a little bit from where it was originally set. But it will kill the mouse. Then to take the mouse out, you'll basically just pull this back. Mouse will fall out. Discard the mouse, and then you can reset this trap again if you would like. Or if you want, if you're squeamish about resetting that, you can just throw the whole thing away and get another one. They're pretty inexpensive. Well, hopefully that helped you guys out on how to set a Tomcat wooden mouse trap to get rid of these pesky little guys. Isn't this one cute? Got it at the pet store. I think it was Pet World. Made even noises. But hopefully that helps you. Thank you for subscribing, and don't forget to hit that subscribe channel. More content coming your way, and I want to thank you if you have subscribed already. Thanks for watching. I really enjoy doing these little videos. A lot of fun. So see you guys later to the next video. Bye-bye. Adios.